Hey guys, Pet1979 here. Gonna be testing today the ESP foam cannon, just a quick test. So I've already put about 2 ounces of liquid, so I got like 100 milliliters. I put about half 100 milliliters of soap, so that's like almost 2 ounces of liquid, maybe one and something. With sticky snowball foam from Chemical Guys, so which is one of the best foaming soap out there. Perfect. So I'm gonna do this with the small Ryobi, pressure washer, 1800 psi, 1.2 GPM. All right, guys. So on the basic lens of the foam cannon, so just get the basic pressure washer, which fits perfectly for the Ryobi. So especially the model number that I have fits especially perfectly. So I'm just gonna show you guys that real quick. Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie, this thing is a little bit runny, so it's not super sticky, super shaving cream level, so up close and personal on that. Alright guys, so let's look at the snow foam quality, which is pretty runny. It's not shaving cream, and my car was dirty, so it's not slick, but it is not quality with the, it's not super, shaving cream level, so just almost I'm thinking like the same level as the Ryobi that comes with the kit, just that little foam cannon. So not super interesting. Maybe a little bit more, but it does come with an extra orifice. Maybe I'll try changing the orifice and just see if it makes any difference. But the spare orifice might still be 1.2 or something. I don't know if it's a 1.1, but it's not shaving cream quality. It doesn't cling to the car. It just you see it's running on the bottom, so it doesn't do anything much. I'm just gonna keep spraying the car and just show you guys spraying the entire car. It's not, you can see it doesn't cling, so I just sprayed it and I just put it, so it doesn't do much afterwards. So yeah, a little disappointed. I thought, from one of the videos that I saw, probably people are using more soap, but if you need to use more than 1 or 2 ounces of water, the soap for your mixture, then it's not good, and it's using up water pretty quick. I just sprayed it once or twice, and it's I got the setting to the maximum for the foam. So let me open it up and show you guys the mixture. If I open it up, actually it's doing the exact same. Huh. That's water, yes. So that's water. So that was the rest of the foam. So if I'm spraying, look, if I open it up a slightly, and it's just water. Now I close it up completely and I make it tight as possible. Yeah, so it's still runny. It's still not super sticky foam. So it's sticky snowball, so it's supposed to be pretty good. But I'm just gonna do the entire car real quick and just just wash my car, basically. So. Alright guys, so did the entire car, and you can see the results, right? So I just leave it live. I'm just going to show you guys the other side real quick. You guys can see there's barely any soap on there, so not the greatest foam cannon, so I'm thinking that I should, you know, probably invest in something a little better. So the water level is completely empty. So like I said, I got the snow foam mixture on max, and yeah, this thing is emptied out and there's nothing left in there. So all right, let me just switch to my 40-degree nozzle and let's just clean this out. All right, let's just go around the car real quick. So don't pay attention if you see some dings and scratch on the paint. So did a pretty good job, guys. I'm starting to get some rust, and I'm starting that car is almost 10 years old. So yeah, and I haven't been taking care of it as much as I should have. But you know, it's a $15,000 car, so you know, when I buy these things, I just don't care too much how it does. So I try to last it as long as possible. And this thing is going to be a bucket of rust before it, you know, I get rid of it. So, yep, because a car is not a great investment. If you guys didn't know that, you're losing money every time you're buying a car. So, whether it's a Porsche, Ferrari, or unless you get a special edition Ferrari that you had to be on a wait list and there's only 3 made or something, you're going to lose money every time you buy a car, guys. So, yep, that's unfortunate, but that's the reality. That's why I don't put too much money when I buy cars. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna keep going, and I'm just gonna, you know, blow dry it with the Ryobi 600 CFM blower, leaf blower. So just gonna see what that does after I finish rinsing it out, and we'll see the result on the paint. All right, guys. But it's more for the ESP foam cannon. So this thing doesn't shoot straight. So if you guys, you know, shooting the foam is gonna shoot at an angle, so which is not good, meaning that the quality control is not all that great. The insert that they give you for the tube is quite a bit long. So this thing, I don't know if I can put it on, but you guys can see it is longer than the. Hopefully you guys see that. So it is longer than the bottle itself. So there's still a little bit of detergent on the bottom of the foam cannon. So not the greatest. You know, there's some good review on it. There's some hash mark. So for a milliliter, so you get 100, 200, and it's precise for the first 100, which is all I need to, you know, calculate for my foam, how much foam I put in there. But yeah, guys, so the ESP foam cannon, not too impressed with it. Wish it would be a little bit better, but unfortunately, it's not that great. And probably going to be returning this thing, guys. So I'm just probably going to swap the orifice just to see if it makes any difference if I change the orifice with the one that they came with. I might even buy a 1.1 just to see if it would do any difference. But the fact that it doesn't shoot the foam straight, even when you shoot it out, it doesn't, you know, and the foam doesn't seem to be consistent. So it's not, you know, spraying foam at a consistent fan pattern. There's like a middle and a bit on the side, and it's just a little bit, it's not that great. But I think you can see that the blade is a little bent towards one side, so it's shooting like perpendicular, and yeah, not that great. But you know, it's a $30 foam cannon, so what do you expect? And that's Canadian, so US it's probably like $22, $23. So it's pretty cheap for a foam cannon. All right, just changed the orifice on the other one. So this one almost, the other orifice that came with almost seemed a little bit smaller and comes with an extra foam pieces. So it seems to be a little bit smaller, so it might be a 1.1. I'm gonna try it out. And this time I'm gonna put 100, close to 100 milliliters of soap. So this is 100 milliliters. So I'm gonna put a sticky snowball, ultra snow foam, car wash, and almost 100 milliliters. I am gonna add something like 500 milliliters of warm water at 55 Celsius temperature, so you guys can do the conversion if you want. So this is my tap water that's basically coming from the water heater, so I just need to clean the top of the snow foam a little bit and just to do a little bit of cleanup. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go back outside and film that real quick for you guys. Just an update with the other orifice, and just to see if it's gonna make any difference. And close to 100 milliliters, that's a lot of soap. That is a lot of soap. So that's two that I did with that 16-ounce bottle. So the first one was about 1.5 ounces. so a third of the 100 milliliters. So, but yeah, so this is how much is left in the bottle, so you guys can see. For one, one car wash, but actually it's 2 car wash. So, but I wanted to try it out, and that small bottle was the cheapest option to try it out. So, yeah, guys, look at that, almost 100 milliliters. So that's all basically 3 ounces, because if you separate an ounce into milliliters, it's about 30 milliliters of liquid, and this is almost 100. So this is 3 ounces. If it can't foam with the new Orifice and the updated and more foam, more soap in there, then I don't know. I don't know about that. So probably gonna be returning this and just trying to get something else that's a little bit more quality. So alright guys, let's go test it out. Alright guys, a little update test. So put on more solution, 5-to-1 ratio for the water. So I put about close to 100 milliliters of liquid on there, so you guys could saw that when I was on the kitchen table. So yeah guys, so 100 milliliters of liquid in there versus for 500 another 500 of water. So that's 5-to-1 ratio. Change the orifice size, and let's just test it out. So I'm gonna put this on maximum, so turning clockwise to go to maximum foam settings. And yeah, with the Ryobi 1800 psi, 1.2 GPM pressure washer. So let's see how it does. I want to see if it's gonna do a better job or not, so let's give it a quick shot. Guys, it's about the same, to be honest. It's almost about the same, so I don't see much of a difference in foam. It might be a little bit more clingy, but I don't see much of a difference. It's still pretty runny. So change the orifice, put more soap in there, which I just basically I'm just wasting soap at that point. And that thing is expensive. It's $15 for that 16 ounces a bottle. So for the sticky snow foam. So yeah, guys, not much of an improvement. So I'm gonna do the entire car just for fun. Just try to show you guys the fan angle that it gives you. So just gonna try to show you guys that real quick. So it doesn't spray like right. So let me try to put the foam cannon so you guys can see that. Let me try to line it up. So you guys can see that it runs on the angle, and it sprays. It doesn't spray like it sprays on the side. So all right, so there's a little bit of an improvement, but not much. It does make it seems to be a little bit thicker, but not that much, guys. So I'm out of foam, and since it doesn't have like a little metal ball to be able to follow the soap depending the angle, so yeah, it's still pretty runny, guys, and I'm not comfortable putting that much more soap in there. So yeah, better quality foam cannon, better quality foam. But yeah, that's about what you can expect with the snowball, sticky snowball from Chemical Guys and the ESP foam cannon. So yeah, so I don't know why people aren't copying the MJJC. I mean, Amazon could copy it and sell it for like 30 bucks or 40 bucks, and they would sell a shitload of it. So I think the patent might have expired on that. Not sure how long the patent can last, but once the patent expires, you can copy it, and you can take the best of the best and sell it for cheaper. A little bit of cheaper component, as long as the results are the same. But yeah, so that's about it. So that is the ESP foam cannon. You guys can see the results. Not super impressive. So yeah, I think I'm gonna return that, guys. I think I'm gonna return this foam cannon. It's not the best, but I don't know, maybe it's not the worst either. There was a lot of good reviews on Amazon, but I don't think people on Amazon, there's one guy that says that he used more expensive foam cannon and it didn't get as much foam as this. So I don't know what foam cannon he was using that was more expensive, but I'm guessing there's a couple of foam cannon out there that can produce more foam than this. So I'm just gonna rinse off the car, guys, and just think I'm gonna let it air dry for this time. And yeah, guys, so a little Ryobi pressure washer is doing a pretty good job by itself. Love the pressure washer, 3-year warranty, which is plenty good for a pressure washer that costs like $100 or something. So yeah, guys, anyway, if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. It's always appreciated, and catch you guys on the next one.